MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. Lance McCullers gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base. At the plate, David Ortiz. And at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 2-0 on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
The designated hitter,
And the pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So 1 run here. Chris Sale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. And there's 1 gone to start the night. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Sale's ready. First pitch on the way. Yordan Alvarez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He also has 1 home run. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Devers gets his lead at first, nobody out. Back up the middle, reined in. Altuve for one. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one, 0-1. Correa is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing line.
Now the pitch. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make the count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
1-1 the count. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. George Springer goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Josh Reddick stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Line towards center field. Springer is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Strike taken, the throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving team.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Men on third with 2 down. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Strike called, now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Yuli Gurriel, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Popped him up. Bogaerts is there for it. 1 out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Martin Maldonado is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the pitch. Scorched to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. And that misses for ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Don't want to forget about it. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. Throw over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Runners are at second and third with one down. High in the air into shallow left center. Brantley on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Get down 1-1.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch and a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Yordan Alvarez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a line drive. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Framber Valdez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. The 1-0 home. Hit hard to short. He's got it. 1 there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 back. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him.
Astros, the center fielder.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yuli Gurriel stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep to left center field. Brantley going back. It's up and out of here into the archways.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Brian Abreu gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 50.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is under this one, and that will retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now batting, the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Hit down the line at first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left.
Sale sets. Here's the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. The short hit hard, reined in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, David Ortiz. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Springer is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Last half of the 7th here, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses. 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the first pitch to him. George Springer is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Sale's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Line drive to left. Brenton is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's out number 2.
Now back.
Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Peacock, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of super.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. And he popped him up. Devers in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Ready with the 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He's got it.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. And that's in there. Base hit. And And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Altuve stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Pedroia onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that. Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia will try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here's a swing now by Pedroia as he sends this one in the air to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Mookie Betts. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 home. Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. To second for 1 to Gurriel, and they get them both.
The first baseman, number 34.
Digging in now, David Ortiz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Alex Bregman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Here's George Springer. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he fouls this one off. Last strike now for Houston. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Boston Red Sox take a commanding 3-0 series lead.